Welcome to this tour of the Devil Battlefield in Amrath. Just knocking out a favorite soul life, doing a Morning Lord, giving that a try. I haven't played it before. But I do have one level of Cleric. And then the rest favorite souls. I'm Cleric 1, favorite soul 18 right now. And before, I'm going to show you where all the explorers and rares are. Before I do that, I just want to show you where the quest locations are. Not very many people run this zone anymore, and I think there's a lot of people out here that don't really know how to get to the quests. I like to pug these out every life, and last life I had some people in my group that didn't know how to get to the quest, so you just come out here, and just from here, if you look straight ahead there, this kind of tower, that's the entrance to Wrath of the Flame. It's one of the walk-ups out here. And then over here, if you go up to that, up through that valley, that's where a new invasion is. And then up this ramp here is where Bastion of Power is. And then we'll just turn around and go back the way we came. This was the entrance right there. And then the other three quests are back this way. If you're going to go to Genesis Point, then you would just go up this valley right here, and at the end of the valley is Genesis Point. I'm just going to grab this first explorer here, this choke point. You can see Genesis Point up ahead right there. It's our first explorer. And then first rare is right over here. I could see that he was up. The rares don't pop very often out here. You know, you could do a whole run and maybe only get about 3 of them. I really like to do the explorers every life for a lot of the zones anyways. If you know a good route to pick them all up really quick, I think it'd be some nice quick and easy XP. And it's a great thing to do when, you know, it's late and nobody else is on or something, you got nothing else to do. Definitely won't be soloing any epic elites this life. I'm probably just going to be hard streaking all the way up to 28. And I'm going to be using the same kind of build philosophy on this tune as the Ginger Spice caster healer tankish build. But really, and it's the same as my favorite soul, Sporty Spice. But once I get into epics, I'm not doing much casting. It's really just healer tank. My personal experience has been with the favorite soul evoker. The power really drops off in epics. I really like them in heroic, they're tons of fun. But don't really like playing the evoker in epics. Okay, just to orient you, that's where we came in. And up here is where you can get to, that's another explorer, the double spine. Right over there is the entrance, across that bridge is the entrance to weapon shipment. And then at the end of the double spine here is the entrance to Sins of Attrition. It's another one of the flagging quests out here. True for 2 on rares, that's pretty cool. And just gonna jump down here and go across. There's Genesis Point. Nice thing about the quests out here too is that if you're ever just in the Slayer zone and you need to shrine up, is that they all have shrines right at the start. So you can just jump in, use the shrine, jump back out. With the exception of Bastion of Power, and that has a shrine right on the outside of it. And Weapon Shipment doesn't have a shrine, but that's right there at the start. Up here is a couple more rares. One down here to the left, there can be a Horned Devil down there, he's not up. And then Red Tooth, the Bezakira, is up. And he's running away from me. Here he goes. Come back out here, along through here. This is just a path that I like to take when I'm getting all my explorers. Another shrine here you can use. There could be another rare right up here, a Pit Fiend, like Eretricos in the Shroud. Big red guy. The Titans that are out here, and there are a few of them, they're all fighting for you, so they're not going to hurt you. And you want to pull this lever to open up the gate there. And that's an explorer. And if you're ever coming to this gate from this side, then you can get over it if you have a good jump just by coming up here. Like that. Next explorer is the Gullet Trenches right here. Another shrine for you to use if you like. Don't have very good jump on this tune. And your next rare is Stone Golem that can be right there on that platform. There's another Titan there fighting some dudes. We're going to stay to the left. And there are 3 rares up here by the entrance to the Tower of Despair raid that can be up. There's a couple of hellhounds. And then there's a bearded devil. And they would be right in this zone. And then up here is where the other hellhound can be. This is the entrance to the Tower of Despair raid, and if you're out here doing your explorers, you want to make sure you come in here, because he's going to give you a teleport spot. You want to talk to this guy and say that you may need to return. And once you do that, then you can use the portal that you come out to the Slayer zone to teleport directly to the raid. That is a public zone that you step into, though, so you lose your buffs. The 3 rares that are here, only one of them will ever be up. Or at least I've never seen multiple of them up at the same time. there's another shrine. Lots of shrines out here. This out of range bug, or whatever you want to call it, for targeting your spells is so irritating. It's something to do with, I don't know if it's the camera angle or the flooring. But, you know, you're trying to cast spells right there in front of you and it says out of range. Very irritating. Which is why, if you've watched my videos, you often see me looking down pretty steeply when I'm trying to cast AoEs. Because if I do it at more of an angle, it seems to wanna, like, the mobs get in the way of the targeting reticle or something. Up here there can be another rare. Hey, he's up. He's blind and confused, doesn't know what to do. Fine by me. And then your next rare, it's going to be right down here, is Iron Golem. I think his name is Gate Smasher. And you're going to come up here, and now you can see sort of where we came in at. The altar is right up there, and then we came in just beyond that, and this is the hill I was pointing to that you come up to go to Bastion of Power, and there's a rare troll that can be right here. This is the entrance to Bastion of Power. You want to go down here a little bit. These ruins are an explorer point, and show you a closer look. There's the entrance to Wrath of the Flame there. That's where you get your pimp hat from. And that's where Militia first made an appearance in this game. She's the boss to that quest, before she was the boss in Under the Big Top. Up here is the explorer point for Amrath. You can see there's Amrath floating above us. Kinda cool. That's Comet Fall and Holy Smite that I've been using mostly. There's another rare that can be right up here, not up. And this spell here is Implosion with the purple fuzz. And this is the readout here. This is an Explorer point. 3rd Legion's readout. And then this is the entrance to a new invasion right here. And that's all the explorers. There's one more rare we can check. And he's going to be right down here if he's up. There he is. Ima, the Centurion. So this is the 5th rare. That's about as good as you're ever going to see out here. And that is the location of all the explorers, all the rares, and all the quests in the Devil Battlefield. Thanks for watching. You have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. Or if you happen to be on Starlona, you are welcome to send me a tell.